Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising, the most awaited all-women tournament in the Philippines. Today's the second day of the Wild Rift tournament. We're excited to see what happens in the third series between Lakan, Hiraya, and of course, NUV Esports Artemis. That's Nos Una Victoria Esports. But for this tournament, the daily giveaways, we will be having 3 winners. Just keep watching for a chance to win 700 wild cores. Follow the 3 simple steps to join. And the steps are, of course, like our page and the stream, share this stream, and tag 3 friends in the comments section with the hashtag LA Women Rising and !notify.
And aside from the live stream giveaway, we will also have a weekly giveaway. We posted a question last Monday, and to join, just follow again 3 simple steps. 1, leave the right answer in the comment box. 2, hit the like button. And 3, share the post. We will announce the winner every Saturday, so take the chance, guys. Before we officially begin, we would like to acknowledge, of course, our partners in making Liga Adarna possible. Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising is co-presented by Smart Communications Incorporated, the Philippines' leading wireless provider, and it is powered by ePlayment Entertainment.
The best type of wins in life are meant to be shared and experienced together with friends. So, with Smart Double Giga Games, subscribers get 2 gigabytes of games every day for League of Legends Wild Rift, Call of Duty Mobile, Mobile Legends, and FB Gaming. They can double up on building their skills for good games and good times with friends. That's double GG with Smart Double Giga Games. Subscribers can register by downloading the GigaLife app or dialing *123# and choose Double Giga.
Next, we would like to thank our major sponsors, ePlayment Corporation and Esports News PH. And we would finally like to thank our charity partner, Worldwide Fund for Nature. While the virtual world is a limitless world full of wonder for people to explore, Liga Adarna reminds that it is everyone's duty and responsibility to bring forth the interest and survival of our planet in order to #change the ending. The League encourages everyone to band together as a community, start or join a campaign, contribute to the environmentally inclined movements and projects, and to take it to the streets. Speak up for nature and call for genuine policy change.
All the stars that you guys are sending will be donated to our charity partner, Worldwide Fund for Nature. We would like to thank everyone for sending us stars during the live streams. These stars can help change the ending.
Yeah, just keep sending those stars. But if you wish to donate directly, you may visit their website at www.org.ph/donate.
So, ayun na nga mga kaibigan, no? Looking back, no, pang-recap lang sa mga kakasimula lang manood ngayon. We saw very, very solid game so far. First off, Genki Amori taking 2-0 over Control Z Stalwarts. Ardent Esports naman, tumumba sa Veni Vidi Vici Hera, 2-0 rin. Ang tanong, 2-0 ba ang parating na laban with Lakan Esports Hiraya at Nos Una Victoria Esports Artemis? Malabo, posible, matitingnan natin. But right now, no, makikita na natin dito is, of course, ready na ang Lakan Esports picking up the first ever, first ever para sa Game 1. Diana, ano masasabi mo dyan, GG?
Oh, Diana being one of the most reliable mid lane champions right now because of the recent buff. Definitely, this is a huge threat. Pero, Nos Una Victoria Esports already secured one of the strongest ADCs naman. The Kaisa here, and on top of that is the Lulu. Kaya kahit paano, they have so much damage and mobility. Utility as well because of the Lulu for this ADC of Artemis.
Napakaganda nga ng combo na yan, no? Pero, alam natin, when it comes to the meta right now, Lulu isn't exactly at the highest of tiers anymore compared to back then where sobrang contested na may Lulu dapat tuwing laban. This time though, we're seeing a lot more diverse picks dito sa bot lane. The usual Alistar Braum nakikita pa rin natin, but now for the ADCs, it's not always the Kaisa Corki anymore. We're seeing the likes of Saya now, and we see PJ pick it up. Wukong, Garen, Braum, Diana, going up against Kaisa, Lulu, Olaf, Orianna, and Fiora. Sino mas pabor sa draft na to for Game 1, GG?
Actually, Lakan Esports drafted a very, very good teamfight-based composition. Lots of AoE damage coming in on their side, especially with the feathers from the Xayah, Diana of course, with the Cyclone of the Wukong, and the spin to win of the Garen. But we have to take note, Olaf, the Ragnarok, and side lane potential of this Fiora. So, it's going to be a lot of teamfight win for Lakan Esports, but definitely it's going to be a threat here with the Olaf pick on the side of Nos Una, and side lane if this Fiora gets any kind of snowball.
Napakaganda nito. You know, at the end of the day, we're the winners here. The viewers, tayong mga casters, panalo tayo dito kasi napakainit ng laban na to. Lakan on the blue side going up against NUV Esports Artemis on the red side. Anything can happen, but more than likely, no, this is a battle of the ADCs. Saya, Kaisa, tapos merong Lulu Braum. You know, it's a tried and tested combo, pero pagdating sa team fights, dun tayo magkakatalo. So let's actually see what happens as both these teams now head into their respective positions.
Yeah, kaya kung gusto nyo manalo, make sure that you have smart double giga games. And yeah, 2 gigabyte of games every day for League of Legends, Wild Rift, Call of Duty, Mobile Legends, and Facebook Gaming. Download the Giga Life app or dial star 123 hash and choose double giga. Kaya ayan, nakikita natin it's a very safe start for both teams. Wala tayong nakita parang yung previous games talaga may mga first blood agad. And for mid lane, range advantage for the Orianna versus the burst damage of Diana. Who do you think ang mananalo dito? Laning phase wise.
Supposedly dapat si Nyx yung mananalo dito. Kasi mazo-zone out niya dapat yung Diana. And if ever mag-a-attempt to, etong Diana na to, matik yan, tuloy-tuloy yung magiging poke and peel na ibibigay netong Orianna. But again, no, so far it's Missy Hops being able to just contest and free hit, farm as much as possible. Siguro passive muna tayo pagdating sa dalawang teams na to kasi wala pa masyadong ganap. Unless magkaroon ng invade, unless kumuha sila ng mga scuttler. This is around the time na magsa-scuttler battle na. Kasi 10 seconds, 5 seconds na nga lang, magsa-spawn na yon. Tapos, control over the river means control over the potential ganks.
Naalala ko way back on one of the tournaments that we shoutcasted before sa Tragic, gumagawa tayo ng mga predictions. Dito for these games, ano prediction mo, Izaq?
Ay nako, simpleng-simple lang ang prediction ko dito. I predict that the Beyblade simulator is going to spin and win this lane.
Iyon, grabe talaga. Spin to win nga naman talaga kasi, well, kumbaga ikaw yung umiikot pero yung kalaban mo yung nahihilo di ba?
Oo, tama. Tsaka ano yan Fiora laban sa Garen. Yes, the riposte is there to actually try to stop this. Pero tingnan mo, controlling the waves, making sure na nadidina yung farm ni Mazikin dito. We're seeing a lot of experience in terms of zoning when it comes to pay dito sa top side. May rotation kanina si Wukong, did not get anything out of it aside from Mazikin being shoved back to take the honey fruits. Olaf is there in the vicinity though, so we can possibly expect a gank at the 3-minute mark once both junglers are ready to go for the take dito sa top side.
Yeah, kaso Wukong going to clear his bot side jungle. First blood is going to happen here in the mid lane though as the Orianna picks up the kill onto Missy Hops. So that is brought to you by ePlayment wallet, your digital wallet for gaming and entertainment. What a very fantastic solo kill there by Nyx.
Kalungkutan. Tulad nga ng sinabi natin, no? Etong Orianna, the range advantage is gonna come in. The poke and the peels. If Missy Hops attempts, there's gonna be a huge potential for a punish by that Orianna. Especially since, 1, Conquer Rune. 2, Shockwave is gonna be very, very solid there. And then 3, hindi basta-basta makakalapit si Diana unless mag-full-on commit siya. So, that punish is gonna be even bigger, leading to that first blood. But so far, the lead is still on the side of Lakan with a 200 gold lead. So far, there's gonna be the reset here as we head into the Dragon Pit. 15 seconds na lang, Mountain Drake na. That only means may parating na bakbakan dito sa Dragon.
Oh, bakbakan yan. Diyan kilala ang Lakan Esports eh. Mahilig talaga sa bakbakan. Gusto nila ng malapitan na laban. Kaya, tinan mo, teamfight based composition ang binild nila dito. It just shows na gusto nila talaga makipaglaban. Pero Wukong is gonna get caught out with the clone. Makakatakas naman siya. Pero, nos una, sila ang magsa-start ng Dragon na ito.
Una pa nga dito sa pit. Sinisimulan na, but Missy Hops is there, popping that ward to make sure they spot him out. But now there's an engage here, coming in, into the middle of so many. The Shockwave's gonna connect. That's huge punish, coming in for a new V. That is already 2 down on the side of Lakan. This could be more as the Olaf goes wild. Make that 3 as PJ goes down. 3 vision wards right now in the Dragon's Pit. But what good are all of these wards when they cannot contest this Drake? Bay is at the side though. They can go for it here. They can try. Are they gonna contest it? Not gonna be possible with the Garen there. Mountain Dragon already secured by NUV. Bay is just getting harassed in the pit after that attempt. And now, huge advantage. You get the Mountain Drake. You get 4 kills on top of that. That leads to even more because now you will have the items and the power spike going into the Herald Pit.
Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate on the side of Lakan Esports Hiraya because of which they were not complete when the team fight started. Wukong initiated the team fight. He was all alone. He was accompanied after a while by the Braum and invested double ultis already. However, the Garen wasn't there yet, and it was a very messy team fight on their side.
Yep.
Comparing it to Nos Una Victoria Esports, wherein they were complete from the start of the team fight, they could dish out all their damage. That's why we saw some of the members of Lakan Esports Hiraya slowly got taken down, and Garen being late in the team fight, he was last to be killed, especially that he kind of overstayed during that Dragon. They tried to contest it, but they don't have smite. They went in and they just gave another kill onto the members of Artemis.
They're gonna try to go for a trade right now. Kasi ito, nakuha na yung bot side tower. That was no defense whatsoever because they were taking the Herald and are looking for a trade top side. Garen is there for the defense though. Tapos parating na ang ating Saya. Jelly B on the other hand, moving towards the top side along with a Fiora joining up. This can mean a fight, pero mukhang paatras na sila eh. Hindi ba ata magsisimula sa ngayon? Baka farm muna before anything else.
Yeah, we have to take note though that Wukong went for the Guardian Angel, comparing it to the Olaf, who got the Blade of the Ruined King. Definitely the second life would be a very big factor. However, the sustain of this Olaf with the lifesteal got close as well because of the movement speed of this Blade of the Ruined King. It will help him dish out so much damage and even maybe survive during extended team fights.
Exactly. And if this Wukong times the ultimate better, kasi yung first dragon fight, masyado siyang maaga eh.
True.
Went in, no follow-up just yet, forcing that fight completely, getting surrounded by 5, punished them heavily. In this kind of scenario though, nakikita natin, lamang sa kills, lamang sa trabaho itong NUV. Pero sino yung lamang sa gold? It's still Lakan right now. Mainly because of that tower take bot side. So, there is potential for a comeback here. Mas lalo na late game. PJ on that Saya. Missy Hops on the Diana. This is a lot of damage. And the only thing that's gonna stop them, of course, is the big ticket ultimates coming in from Nyx and the killer instinct from Jai at the right timing. May wild growth save ba etong si Benz? It's not exactly easy, pero executing that to counteract all of the damage coming in from Lakan can benefit them heavily if the fights go on longer.
Yeah, like what you said, natalo Lakan Esports sa team fight dahil hindi sila kompleto. They weren't complete and it was quickly punished by Artemis. Pero, if they timed their ultis correctly, the double spin actually, Garen and the Wukong Cyclone on top of the Glacial Fissure, even with the ulti of the Diana, definitely they will dish out immense amount of damage. But let's see here during the team fight, because round 2 is going to happen as Lakan Esports Hiraya looks to contest this dragon.
So here we go, diving in. They're actually gonna steal that Drake away, and then the beautiful 5-man Cyclone, and along with the Moonfall forces the members of NUV out. They failed the first dragon fight. They failed the first engagement, but it doesn't even matter now because this time everyone was hitting on all cylinders. You already saw it there. Beyblade attack into Moonfall washing machine. Lahat ng paikot-ikot ginawa dito ng Lakan. And now, they are reaping the benefits as they push in that mid lane.
Parang sinasabi nila, yung kaninang laban, it was just a fluke. This time, this is a statement that they're saying that we are ready for battle. Grabe yun. They even managed to steal the Ocean Dragon like what you said. And talaga yung iba yung iikot nila. Talagang dalawa para umiikot nito sa Lakan Esports Hiraya. At talagang kapag umiikot sila, mahihilo ka pa, mababagsakan ka pa ng Moonfall.
Exactly. Tsaka we gotta commend Aiko there on that Glacial Fissure. Napakagandang Glacial Fissure nun, allowing for several follow-ups from JB and Pei. Tapos may finisher pa sila na Moonfall na washing machine doon, forcing out several flashes, forcing out NUV from not engaging any further. Literal, 100% U-turn na lang ang nagawa nila doon. Hindi man lang sila nakapalag because of that perfect chain coming up in that fight.
Kaya siguro, intense amount of timing kailangan talaga doon. Kasi magkaroon lang na onting delay, by chance makatakas doon ang Artemis. Kaya siguro smart ang gamit nila na network provider. Kasi syempre, pag smart yung gamit mo, definitely mabilis ang internet speed mo, and you have 2 GB of games every day for Wild Rift. Not only Wild Rift, but also Call of Duty Mobile Legends and Facebook Gaming. Kaya sa mga gusto dyan magkaroon ng very fantastic games and gusto magkaroon ng fun and enjoyment with your friends, make sure to download the Giga Life app. And also, you can also dial *123# and choose double giga.
Oy, napakalupit naman nun. At saka speaking of beautiful games, beautiful ngayon ang pinapakita ng Lakan. The early game, it was better for NUV, but now, the momentum is slowly starting to shift towards Lakan at this point. 12 minutes in, we're seeing a 7k advantage. Mukhang mahuhuli pa si Olaf dito, popping the Ragnarok. That is going to shove back the Olaf. But if you look at the waves right now, who's controlling it? It's Lakan. They're shoving all of these waves back, slowly starting to choke out NUV. They control this, it's gonna be harder for NUV to farm and scale.
How much gold advantage do they have right now? Close to 7,000 gold. And Artemis couldn't find a way to get a trade in terms of turrets because they can't engage onto members of Lakan Esports Hiraya. They're constantly shoving out even the side lanes. Fiora now having a little bit of a difficult time against the Garen. Kasi syempre, Nakakahilo itong Garen. Pag inikutan ka nito, naku, Beyblade talaga.
Tipin mo, dalawa yung Beyblade Simulator dito sa side ng Lakan. Ano to, I feel like this has, you know, the workings of Boss Kaloy from Lakan, no?
Oo.
Let's put in 2 Beyblades and make it fun in the team fights. And that's exactly what's happening for Lakan right now. NUV on the other hand, they are still maintaining composure here. Oo, they had a hard time in that earlier fight, but they're not gonna back down. They're gonna keep going and fighting for this. Third Drake already being started here by Lakan. They're gonna turn the fight potentially as Bay tries to zone them out. No one might be able to contest this. Yep, not even in time. Ragnarok is there. Wild Growth follow-up. But here it comes yet again. Spin to win. NUV's re-hitting though. But they're dying one by one. The tankiness is way too much. Kaisa's gonna be forced to flash away. And as 2 members go down, make that a 3-member kill here in favor of Lakan. That is gonna be devastating. Jellyby with that triple. No matter how awkward it is to say that in baby form, you know, beautiful play coming in from this Wukong.
Oh, grabe talaga yung ikot-ikot nila. Kaya kudos yan sa Lakan Esports. Yan, sila Kaloy, sila Lay, sila Boss Kevin. Grabe sila grabe yung tinuro nila dito sa mga sa mga players sila. Talaga very creative, Very creative. Like what you said, washing machine ang gagawin talaga dito ng composition ng Lakan Esports. Hiraya, napakakunat itong Garen. Definitely building tank even with the Spirit Visage completed. Close to the Thornmail na siya. Actually, na-pick up nila. So, ang hirap nito. Mga what do you call this? Brute force. Brute force na talaga ito. Brute force composition. Wherein they dish out they dish out so much damage, but they can also sustain so much.
Yep, for sure, for sure. I still think though that in the later stages, this Kaisa is gonna be a big threat. You already saw the Kaisa surviving in the fights, no? Kahit itry nila, if the targeting on Lakan fails and they don't get the key targets in Nyx and of course etong si Jai, this fight can turn very ugly for Lakan, so they cannot be complacent at all. There is big chance, a possibility for a comeback, but not like that though. The Olaf is already down. Cyclone follow-up into the Glacial Fissure being thrown out. The Shockwave is beautiful to turn the fight, but can it be enough? They're just way too tanky, and with the Moonfall coming in, that's already 4 dead. Make that a 5er as NUV, they just get completely aced there with a Baron buff being secured by Lakan as well. There's no time to shine anymore for NUV as Lakan Esports are gonna be taking game number 1.
Yeah, what a fantastic performance by Lakan Esports, Hiraya. Definitely a very dominating performance against Nos Una Victoria Esports Artemis. And washing machine composition definitely worked out in game number 1. Tingnan natin kung ano yung adjustments gagawin dito ng team of Artemis, kasi even though they went for the protect composition, double utility meron sila. They have Orianna shield, they have Lulu shield to kind of protect the carries, like the Olaf when she charges in, the Kaisa when she engages and dishes out damage. Kaso, ang problem lang din dito is Fiora kind of fell off. Even on the side lane, we saw that she was constantly being kind of struggling in the laning phase. And what more during the team fight when the Garen is just spin to win, like we talked about. Comparing it to the Fiora that can't really do much damage. Ano yan?
As predicted.
As predicted. Very nice prediction coming in here by Izaq. Kaya Nostradamus talaga to si si Izaq eh.
It's more of just the yung pinapakita kasi. Mazikin is gonna be great with the split push. Pero Pay kasi, again, impact, tankiness. You know for a fact that this Garen is gonna build tanky because they need that front line. You gotta commend Pay for that performance on the top lane, shutting down Mazikin there, and at the same time giving a hard time for NUV to completely do their combos. Pero, props, most of all, to Aiko. Because if not for the perfect glacial fissures, Missy Hops, PJ, JOB, they're not gonna have an easy time executing, making sure na maging picture perfect yung wombo combo nila. Hindi yun posible kung hindi manenel ni Aiko lahat ng dapat niyang tamaan. And ilang beses niya ginawa yun in the team fights leading to this game 1 victory. If you actually check out the charts, no, ang ganda ng lamang actually dito ng side ng ng NUV towards the first dragon. Ayan o. Dumamang sila. And then it just spiraled all out of control after that beautiful clash. That's towards the dragon take there. Before they took the dragon, biglang umangat. And then going on, wala na. It was Lakan going forward again and again and again. There was a significant lead, but the lead just became way too insignificant at one point because of that 15k lead coming in from Lakan. Solid stuff.
Yeah, that is insane. And yun nga, Artemis, they really need to up their game to take down Lakan Esports, Hiraya, because they have done it very fantastically. And even the Brom, like what you said, made it all possible or even amazing because of the plays that she made, especially having a 13 assist. That is a lot of team fight participation. Nearly perfect because they got 14 kills, and the Brom was there all over the place, making the plays, allowing Lakan Esports, Hiraya to win every team fight. So, I'm guessing Artemis might need to pick something like zone control mages, like Ziggs, if they would be able to. But game number 1, definitely, it is a statement game.
Yep, for sure. I mean, if you started off bad and came back in style, that's a lot of props for Lakan. The question now is though, paano babawi NUV dito? Ano ang gagawin nila? If Lakan can come back, I'm pretty sure NUV can do the exact same thing. But the question is how, GG? What do you think?
It's kind of hard to answer that question because we haven't really seen much potential during the fights, because Lakan Esports was constantly like shutting down their potential. A while ago, First Blood by Nyx. That is good. However, we didn't see much anymore. That's why even though Nyx was doing such a really good performance, highest damage, by the way, with 18,759. But due to the tankiness of Lakan Esports Hiraya, they can't really get any kills when they are grouped up together. So maybe a little adjustment on the composition. If they would go for damage, definitely Ziggs is a very good option. Or go for other anti-engage champions like the Seraphine. It has always been reliable, and it can disrupt the team fighting of Lakan Esports Hiraya if they would go on a similar comp.
Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, no, it may be because of the consistent damage output coming in from Lakan, or it may be even their execution because of how beautiful their plays were into the chain stuns, into the wombo combos. Pero NUV, they had a solid draft, but it goes to show that Lulu is not exactly that meta anymore. It doesn't change the fights like before. And we're already seeing that kind of impact, no? So, tulad nga lang sinabi mo, possible Ziggs pick can be great. The Orianna was nice too. It's just not as potent anymore with consistent damage. The nerf was actually pretty real when it came to Orianna. It's very situational now compared to before. Ziggs, though, it's more of the all-around. Parang all-in-one package siya. You can lane, you can team fight, you can poke and peel, you can have that global presence by throwing out the Mega Inferno Bomb when necessary. You have the disengage tool, you have the disruption and displacement tool. Kompleto yung Ziggs. And because of that, no, I think both teams are aware, which is probably why they're getting rid of it immediately. Ayaw nila makita ng Ziggs, potentially. But
Yeah.
if ever it does come into play, what other options are there? Gragas, pwede rin. We might actually see a top lane in a Camille. Who knows? Or we might even see something like Ziggs support. So many possibilities right now when it comes to draft.